Mary, do you understand what Mom told you? She has the final word, so make sure you follow it.
Yeah, I understand, but do you really think that everything your mother says is right?
Of course. There's nothing wrong with what she says. You're not talking back to me, are you? You have no idea how wonderful she is.
But our opinion counts too, don't they?
Mary, you don't know what you're talking about. There's no other woman as sharp as my mother. You have to understand how important it is to respect her opinion.
I understand that, but what about, for example, she criticizing my social skills? I'm doing my best in my own way.
Oh, she is a pro at socializing. That's great, isn't it? She can get along with people quickly in any setting, so you should take her advice, don't you think?
But I'm trying my best too. I wish she'd understand that a little.
Mary, you're still immature. You need to work hard until you can quickly become friends with everyone like Mom.
I know, but I have my own way of doing things, and I want her to respect that.
No, Mom's way is the best way. I know she is right, so you two must follow her lead.
Even my clothes. She replaces all my clothes. Doesn't my opinion matter at all?
Mom's clothes are more tasteful than yours. It's obvious. Mom has the best taste.
But it's our house, so I want her to value both of our opinions.
Mary, you're so selfish. Without Mom, our lives wouldn't be possible.
When you say I'm selfish, it makes me a little sad. We are a couple, remember?
Mary, respecting Mom's opinion will help us grow as a couple. Listen to what she says and do it well.
But are you sure you want to do that? I don't think it's right for our marriage to be at your mother's beck and call.
Mary, you may not understand this yet, but if you listen to her, you'll understand. You'd better realize it soon too.
What about her telling me everything, even about my makeup? I want to take care of my own style.
Mom's makeup skills are professional. If you take Mom's advice, you can be more beautiful. Of course, you should follow her instructions properly, right?
But I also want to value my own style.
Like I said, you are still immature. In order to achieve a perfect style like Mom's, you need to listen to her.
I know, but...
Let's think about that later. Anyway, let's just follow Mom's lead and make our lives better.
Okay, but please listen to my opinion a little.
Hey, I told you, didn't I? You're being rude to Mom, aren't you? What are you thinking?
What is it, all of a sudden?
Mary, what the hell is going on with you that you disappeared as soon as you saw her? It's not normal for you to suddenly disappear just because she came. She was worried about you, you know? Even if you and Mom don't get along, we're on vacation in a foreign country. It's not like there's some big problem. We're on a fun trip, so let's at least get along, okay? Mom was looking forward to it.
Hey, Larry, don't you know why I had to disappear as soon as I saw Jessica?
Why would you do that? Explain it to me.
We are on our honeymoon. Honeymoons are usually for just a couple. Why is she here too? As soon as we got to the airport, she joins us with a cool face, like she's supposed to be with us.
Of course. It's because I want Mom to be happy. Why not use our precious time to see her happy face? It was my own surprise to bring her along on our honeymoon.
What?
That's right. We can enjoy our honeymoon more if Mom is with us, right? We'll be able to show our gratitude to her. Besides, I can't sleep without Mom. I feel safer when she's around.
Huh? How much of a mama's boy are you?
I'm not a mama's boy. It's just that she is special. It's natural for a son to take care of his mom, right?
Then why didn't you think of bringing my parents too? Even my parents would want me to take care of them.
What?
In theory, it would be the same. What is it with the sudden appearance of your mother? Isn't it fair that my parents should come too?
No. You and I are in different positions. Bringing your parents is a different story. You're being a little brazen and selfish, aren't you? That's what my mom's saying.
She's calling me brazen and selfish. That's a terrible thing to say. You're always pushing your own ideas on us.
What?
Speaking of which, where is Jessica staying? There's no way she can come to the hotel unless she booked it in advance. So she must have a hotel somewhere, right?
Yeah, she's staying with us. I feel sorry for her.
What?
She'll be happy to be in the same room with us, and we'll feel safe too. It's best for everyone to have a good time together.
This is why you wanted to handle all the honeymoon arrangements by yourself. You decided on your own without consulting me.
Oh, of course I'm planning to go sightseeing with Mom. Even though it's a resort, I can't make her go alone in a foreign country.
This is no good.
What?
Then I'll go separately.
Huh? Mary? Hey, are you angry? Oh well, I think you'd better cool off a little. I'm checking into a hotel with my mom. We'll meet up with you when you've calmed down. Mary! How rude of you! I'm really disappointed. I guess I was stupid to have a high hope in you. I can't believe you were the one who said such a terrible thing about me not coming along on your honeymoon. I'm so disappointed in you. Even the honeymoon is part of the family. And why would you think different? Oh, I feel sorry for Larry. I can't believe he chose such a selfish wife. Larry is so kind. Why can't you understand him? He would be better off without you. A wife who is this selfish? A person who doesn't take care of his family is nothing but a detriment to the family. Even though you were introduced by my husband's friend, I should have firmly refused you to get married with Larry. If I had known you were so self-centered, I would never have allowed it. But because he fell in love with you, I had no choice but to allow you to marry him. But I really regret it. You are totally unworthy of me. I haven't accepted you as my daughter-in-law yet. There must be someone more suitable for Larry. You still need to work hard. As a punishment, you will not be joining us for the rest of the trip. Larry would feel sorry for you if he excludes you from the group, so I have decided on his behalf. If I spoil you now, we will be in trouble later. I need to be more strict. I'm changing this honeymoon trip to a family trip without you. You don't have to come with us. I would rather not have a wife who is this selfish. Don't ever come near us during the trip. Hey, where did you go? I looked everywhere, but I couldn't find you. Where were you last night after all? I don't think it's possible that you stayed out in the field, though. Mom wants to go sightseeing early, so I'm going out now with her. If you decide to join us, call me. Mary, as expected, you've cooled off, haven't you? I'm hoping you've cooled down and reconsidered us. I'll cut you some slack this time. I'm sorry about some of the things I did, and I know you're sorry too. So let's join up now and have some fun together. I'm going back to the hotel today, but from tonight on, we'll be together. It's our trip, and we'll be missing out if we don't have fun, right? Also, you need to apologize to Mom and make up to her. She was worried about you, so don't be stubborn and be honest. Mary, where the hell are you? Me and Mom are already back at the hotel. I don't know where you're hiding out. Stop being stubborn and come back here. You're ruining our honeymoon. If it's too hard for you to apologize to Mom, I'll apologize to her with you, okay?
Larry, I'm back home, so you and Jessica can enjoy yourselves.
What?
I flew home on the morning flight today. Well, it would be a waste to go home just like that, so I'm just enjoying my trip alone at a spa on the way.
What? What kind of selfish thing did you do?
You did the selfish thing first, didn't you? You let your mother accompany us on our honeymoon without consulting me. And to go sightseeing with her? And to stay in the same room with her? That's not the kind of thing a normal person would do.
I told you, it was to show our gratitude.
I said, that's not something you do on your honeymoon. If you had at least talked to me about it beforehand, things might have been different. You knew I wouldn't like it anyway, so you thought you could just bring her, so I would have no choice but to be with her the whole time, right?
I feel sorry if I left her alone.
A honeymoon is usually for a married couple. What do you mean you feel sorry for leaving your mother alone? And what about your father leaving behind?
Dad?
I contacted him just to give him a report, but he was upset with Jessica for following us on our honeymoon without my permission.
Seriously?
Well, that's why I'm already back in the US. Enjoy your honeymoon with your mom.
What? No, it's not like I'm going on a honeymoon with my mom.
Are you such a mama's boy that you don't even notice that I'm being sarcastic?
Huh?
When you and Jessica return home, we need to talk. I'll leave it up to you to decide when you'll come back. Bye.
Wait. Well, I mean, you've given your permission for me and my mom to go on this trip and enjoy ourselves. I guess this means you've taken the first step toward getting along with my mom. Mary, thank you. Hey, Mary, what's this? Why did you do this? What are these divorce papers? What the hell were you thinking?
What? Oh, you're back? On our honeymoon return date.
Because you told me to go have fun with Mom.
I'm so sorry. I can't even. I feel like putting up a sign on your shirt saying, I'm a mama's boy.
Huh? What's wrong with taking care of my mother?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with taking care of your mother. I don't think it's something you should do without regard to your wife's feelings or opinions.
But my mom became your mother-in-law. What's wrong with a husband and wife working together to take care of their parents?
I'm saying there's nothing wrong with you. Anyway, my intention to divorce has not changed. Having divorced for only 3 months since the marriage hurts my feelings. She threw away the food I had cooked for her, treated me like trash, and beat me with a broom and a brush. I remember she threw away a memento of my grandmother without permission. I managed to retrieve it from the dumpster just in time. I have reached my physical and mental limits with all the repeated wife bullying. Seeing you guys hanging out together like a mother and a baby makes me sick.
Hey! Hey, Mary! Answer me right now! Why did you do this? What did you say to my husband? What on earth were you thinking, making such a mess?
Now it's you, Jessica. Did you enjoy your honeymoon with your beloved son?
No, not even close. My husband said he was divorcing me and left me.
Of course he did.
Why?
I was introduced to you by a man who is a mentor to your husband. I married your son, and he found out that I was terribly bullied by you. You understand how much trouble that can cause, don't you? I don't think you understand the magnitude of the problem. Your husband had a deep appreciation and respect for that referral. Have you ever given even the slightest thought to how much of a problem you have caused by your actions?
Huh? An introduction from my husband's mentor? I didn't know that. But that doesn't mean that my actions would cause a big problem.
Yes, that's what I heard. Your husband also said that he deeply respects and admires his mentor, and you have disrespected him. No wonder he would get angry with you. Your actions are nothing but a betrayal to your husband. In addition to your usual bullying, you conspired with your son on our honeymoon. To show up suddenly like it's normal? Don't you understand how insane and disrespectful that was? A honeymoon is a special time for a couple. You seem to have no understanding of how rude the act of destroying that time is. Please be a little more aware of how much your self-centered behavior hurts others and disrupts the family.
Oh no! I can't believe it! What did I do so wrong?
I only spoke plainly about the facts of the bullying you did to me, along with the evidence. I told your husband everything about how much you have tormented me. The decision on that is his own. It is not my decision. You and your husband should talk about the rest.
Mary, wait. Listen to me. If there's been a misunderstanding, I want to explain it to you properly.
I have nothing more to say to you. After all I've been through, that's enough. Goodbye.
Hey, please reconsider. I don't want to divorce you, please.
Huh?
I've talked to my dad since then, and I've found out something. I've had to break up with every girlfriend I've ever brought home because my mom kept getting in the way. My father couldn't stand to see that, so he consulted his mentor who introduced you to me.
Oh, that's why your father apologized to me. I was so busy with work that I didn't realize that you were such a mama's boy. He said he was sorry that he had to force his foolish son and his foolish wife on me.
I'm sorry.
Hey, do you realize it yourself?
What?
When we first met, you used to call Jessica mother. Now, you call her mom all the time.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not saying it's wrong to call her mom. In your case, it's a direct expression of your intense dependence on your mother. I can't help but think it's weird.
Weird?
I can't stand you anymore and I want you to divorce me.
What?
I don't even want to see you anymore.
Ugh. I thought I finally got married. Mary, I have some good news.
What's the good news?
I've broken up with my mom. How's that? You don't have a problem with that, do you?
Huh?
So we don't have to get a divorce. I've been thinking about it too, and I've decided to keep my distance from my mom. From now on, I'll put you first. So let's start over again. I'm moving into your house now, so give me the address. Let's live as husband and wife this time, respecting each other. I'll pack up my stuff right away, so please wait for me.
No, I've already filed for divorce. My mind is still made up. I can't imagine staying with you any longer.
What?
I received the divorce papers that were mailed to my parents' house, so I went to the city office on the same day. It's already been processed.
Ah, those divorce papers. On the day we returned from our trip, I wrote it in anger, as Mom told me to, and sent it to you. I didn't think you'd actually go through with it.
Oh yeah?
Hey, this is indeed invalid, isn't it? Please take it back and say it was just a joke.
That can't be true. I've already reported to my family, my relatives, friends, and acquaintances. There's no going back now.
I've cut ties with Mom, the root of all evil. That's the solution, right?
I don't know where you get the idea that it's settled. I think that my feeling of being physiologically unable to be with you is going to remain the same for the rest of my life. I can't even think about being with you anymore.
Why?
So there's nothing more to talk about. My decision is firm, so don't contact me anymore.
Wait!
My life is mine to decide. From now on, I'll find my happiness. So long. Bye. After that, my in-laws divorced. Jessica's husband had been putting up with it for a long time. It seems that Jessica's selfishness had reached its limit, and he decided to leave her right away. Jessica took advantage of the fact that her son was now single and came over to his house. Larry felt secure with his mother at first, but gradually got tired of her dependence on him. He says that she relies on Larry for everything and never does anything for herself. She leaves everything to Larry, from cooking to cleaning to laundry, and spends her days doing nothing. I heard that she treats her son like a servant. Well, it's none of my business. For me, it doesn't matter anymore. Right now, I am enjoying my life. I value my time and realize how wonderful it is to live freely. I wonder what I should do to enjoy from now on.
It's been a while since I texted you, but... Emma, do you remember me? Emma, I'm Nash. I know that you used to drink mocha during our dates. It left a strong impression on me. Now that I think about it, that was just a way to show that you were conscious of me, right? You're so cute. I loved you. I've been thinking a lot since you and I broke up. I regret why I didn't talk to you properly at that time. It's very important to have a conversation between couples. If only I had done that properly. Also, if I had been more honest with you, it wouldn't have ended in such a sad way. You think so too, don't you? Emma, please answer me. Please don't just ignore me. I know that it's been 4 years, but how could you have forgotten about me? You still remembered me, don't you? I know about everything. I heard you've been working hard since we broke up. Now you're making $5 billion a year, don't you? I can easily imagine how hard you worked. When we were still together, you just started a business and had no income at all. I never thought that you'd become so successful like this. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in you back then. I thought it would be impossible for a woman to be successful. I know I was young, but I'm a terrible guy. I'm still waiting to hear from you. I really do. Hey Emma, did you check my message? It's already been a week since I had the courage to text you, you know? I think you should give me a reply. Think about how I'm waiting for you every day. It's quite a long waiting period. I've been messaging you every day for the past week. I'm so sad that I haven't heard back from you at all. Are you listening to me? Emma, whatever it is, just reply to me. You work hard to grow the company for me, right? I know that. You did those to get back together with me. For God's sake, Emma, just answer me. I know you've been reading the messages I've been sending you. At least, reply to me, okay? Stop playing around. You can't keep blaming me just because I ignored your plan to start your own company 4 years ago. I know we broke up after that, but why don't we just let bygones be bygones? I know it's all my fault. I'm sincerely sorry, so please, just answer me. If you keep ignoring me, I'm going to your office. I'm going to see you, okay? Do you understand? If you don't want me to come to your office, you better answer me. Give me a break, Emma. How long are you going to make me wait? You can't just ignore me like this. I've been waiting for almost 2 weeks. Isn't that too much? Don't be silly. You need to respect me for my patience. I know you love me, so why can't you be honest with me?
Honestly speaking, I hate you so much.
Huh? Emma? Is it really you?
Of course it's me. You're contacting me too much. I wonder why you can't realize how much I hate you. I haven't responded to a single message you sent me in the past 2 weeks, right?
Huh? You hate me? I can't believe it. There's no way that you hate me.
I hate you. That's it. That's all.
That's impossible. I'm your boyfriend, right? I know how you loved me so much. I still remember.
When was that? You and I broke up 4 years ago. People change their minds after 4 years, don't they?
It's true that we broke up once 4 years ago, but you tried to get back together with me, didn't you? I know that. I know how hard you have been working for me for the past 4 years. I was so happy that I can talk to you again.
Huh? I don't know what you're talking about. I haven't worked hard for you in the past 4 years, and I've never thought about getting back together with you. You misunderstood me.
You don't have to tell such an obvious lie. I know everything you're thinking. I sent you a message before, didn't I? I know everything, including the fact that you've been working hard to run the company in order to get back together with me.
Seriously? I have no idea about what you're talking about. I don't know what to say.
What?
Never mind, it's nothing.
So, about our future, when should we start living together again? You can come to my apartment if you want. There's enough space here.
Huh?
But I bet you're living in the bigger place. Maybe a high-rise or something like that. My apartment is too small to live in, so I'm thinking of moving into your place. You don't mind at all, right?
I'm not gonna allow you to do that. Like I said before, I have no intention of getting back together with you and moving in with you too. What on earth are you talking about? Can you please not go ahead with everything on your own terms?
But I thought it would be better to do it quickly. People say, the sooner the better. I'll turn 30 soon. My mom and dad say it's better to get married as soon as possible. So I'm thinking of moving in with you right away.
Stop blabbering nonsense, will you? I'm not going to marry you, never! You misunderstood everything.
What are you talking about? You grew the company you started for me, so I think it's time for us to get married. 4 years is a long time, you know. If I'd had more faith and listened to you 4 years ago, we could have got married sooner. Sorry about that.
No, you don't have to apologize. I told you that. I have no intention of marrying you.
How long are you going to keep talking like that? I know you're just shy because you haven't talked to me in 4 years. There's no need to be shy, but it's about time you get used to it. We need to move on.
No, that's not what I meant. I'm not trying to get back together with you in the first place. Even today, you're being persistent by sending me messages. I don't want to bother people at the company, so I just answered it. I didn't have a choice.
Hey Emma, are you in a relationship with someone?
Huh? Why are you asking that?
Because I just don't understand.
Which part?
It's just strange that you're acting so cold towards me. Someone must be nearby and watching you reply to me, right? That's why you can't be honest with me, because you're embarrassed, aren't you?
Oh gosh, I really envy your easygoing attitude.
Yeah, I know. I know you still love me, and that you've devoted the last 4 years of your life to expand your work for me. You just can't be honest with me. I'm going to accept everything about you, so don't worry about that.
I don't feel good about this. Will you please stop it? I lost all feelings for you since a long time ago. I'm not gonna get back together with you ever again.
I don't care. You don't have to tell me. You're just being told not to be honest by the person who's standing nearby, right? I'm sure about that.
For your information, I'm alone right now.
What? Then why did you... You love me, don't you?
No. You know why we broke up 4 years ago?
It was because I couldn't honestly support your startup business and our feelings were different. Am I right?
You're wrong. When I questioned you about why you cheated on me behind my back, you said that it was because you didn't like the fact that I started my own business. It's true that when I started my business, my income was low, but I worked hard so that I'll be able to marry you. But you betrayed me, Nash.
No, I didn't. Calm down, Emma. You got it all wrong.
Anyway, I have nothing more to say to you. Don't contact me again. You're bothering me.
Oh no, wait a minute, Emma. Hey, answer me, please. Emma, can I talk to you for a minute? I have something important to tell you. If you ignore me, you'll regret it.
What do you want? I told you not to contact me again, didn't I? Just don't come barging into my office or anything, okay?
I won't do that. But you know what? I'm getting to the point where I started to miss you so much. So I'm thinking of moving in with you. Can I do that?
What? Absolutely not.
You don't have the right to say no, because I know how much you love me. Just be honest and admit it.
I've told you about that before, haven't I? I don't love you. Can you please stop this? It's so annoying.
Oh, come on. Don't play hard to get. I'm going to move into your house this weekend, so you can look forward to it.
Huh? My house? You're kidding, right?
I'm serious. I think it's a good timing for me. I just couldn't renew the lease on the apartment I was living in. So let's move in together this time and live a happy life. Just the two of us.
Cut it off, will you? Why don't you go to hell alone?
What are you talking about? We're going to be happy together, aren't we?
Suit yourself. I'm not going to be happy with you. I don't even want to see your face.
Don't be so cold. I've been waiting for 4 years. If we don't get together soon, I'll die of loneliness.
Just do whatever you want. I'm not sad or anything.
Not even a little bit? That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I've been waiting for 4 years.
It's because you're just drowning in your own delusions. Listen to me carefully, Nash. I didn't work hard to run this company for you. I didn't wait even a moment for you. My feelings for you cooled off 4 years ago at the time we broke up. You misunderstood me. There is absolutely no way that I would ever get back together with a cheater like you.
No way. How long are you going to keep saying that?
Do you understand me? I don't even love you anymore.
No kidding. Is that all you have to say?
Huh?
You think I'd give up just like that? I'm moving into your house this weekend, just as planned. I'm not gonna give up that easily.
Huh? Did you hear what I just said? It's not about you giving up on me. I told you that I don't love you at all. And you say you're moving into my house, but you don't know where I live, do you?
I know where you live. I told you that. I know everything about you, right? So there's no way that I don't know where you live now.
You're too scary. Well, if you're going to go that far, then why don't you come over if you dare?
Really? Your wish is my command, Emma. I knew you'd eventually accept me after all. I'll move into your house this weekend as planned, but would that be okay?
Be my guest. I can't take any responsibility if you get into trouble anyway.
What's that supposed to mean? Anyway, just wait for me, my love.
Suit yourself and be prepared for the worst.
As long as I can be with you, that's all that matters to me. Thank you for welcoming me.
I didn't welcome you at all.
Don't say that. I'll be looking forward to seeing you this weekend. Emma, I'm here. I've come all the way to your house. The truck will be here soon, so please open the front door. Hey Emma, are you listening to me? I'm here.
Oh, you arrived. By the way, did you see the nameplate?
Nameplate? I didn't see it. What's wrong with it?
Make sure you check it out.
Huh? Your last name is Anderson, right? The nameplate here says Smith.
Yes, of course, because that's not my house.
What? You gotta be kidding me. I asked my friend to follow you. She said, here is your house.
You think I live in that house?
I know that you've been going back to that house every day for the past 2 weeks. You don't have to lie anymore. Hey, open the door. You're in the house, right?
Oh, I'm sorry, but I don't live in that house anymore.
What are you talking about? I don't get it.
I was in that house until the day before yesterday, but I was just there temporarily.
Wait a minute. What do you mean by temporarily? I can't understand a word you're saying. Please explain to me. You run a company here in the US, right? You were featured in a magazine saying that your annual income is $5 billion. It's true, isn't it?
That's right. But now I'm expanding my business overseas. The US isn't enough for me anymore. So I decided to go overseas to seek for some sort of inspiration. And just to correct you, it's not my annual income, but annual sales of $5 billion.
That's not what I heard. Why didn't you tell me?
The reason I came back to the US this time is because I had something to do with my company here. I was staying at my sister's house, who is in charge of the US company now.
Your sister? So, you mean this is your sister's house? If her last name has been changed, that means it's her and her husband's house, right?
Well, yes.
Anyway, that's not important. Where in the world do you live? Just tell me and I'll go. I can't wait to live with you. An overseas wedding would be great. Do you live in an exclusive seaside resort? Or at a high-rise in the town center?
I'm already married.
What? What do you mean by that? You're getting married to me, right?
Just 1 year ago, I met my husband. He's been an employee of my company since the beginning. He was devoted to supporting me even when I couldn't do my job because you cheated on me. He's been a great support to me.
Wait a minute. You never told me that you got married. You deceived me. I can't believe you did that.
You didn't ask, so I didn't tell you. I have no obligation to tell you about my private life, but I kept telling you that you were mistaken all this time.
You're a jerk. I can't believe you married another man when you're with me. I didn't think you were that kind of a woman. You're a fraud.
Feel free to hate me, Nash. Anyway, thanks for coming all the way here today to see my brother-in-law.
Huh? What are you talking about? I didn't come to see your brother-in-law. I came here because I thought it was your house.
Really? But I'm sure my brother-in-law appreciates it.
What do you mean?
The reason I broke up with you was because you cheated on me. But in the last 4 years since I left you, you've been sleeping with other people's wives, right? Actually, I know all about it.
Sorry, I don't think I understand what you're trying to say. I didn't do anything like that. Don't say random things.
Don't be ridiculous. I've known for a while that you were having an affair with my sister. I know it's my own sister, but...
Your sister?
I thought you'd remember when you saw the nameplate. You even backed out of paying alimony to my brother-in-law. You're just a complete jerk.
Anderson? Are you talking about Evelyn Anderson? Is that so?
Looks like you finally remembered. You were having an affair with my sister, Evelyn. Evelyn Anderson. She's divorced from her husband now.
No way. I went to all the trouble of stepping over the alimony and ran away. I didn't expect to end up here.
So you finally admit that you ran away from paying the alimony. You can't run away this time.
Oh no, I just remembered something I have to do. I need to go home.
My brother-in-law said he's calling a lawyer. He's watching you from the front door right now. Just to let you know, my brother-in-law is still my business partner.
No kidding.
I hope you have a good time dealing with my brother-in-law. Have fun working like a slave to pay all of your debts. You deserve that. After that, of course, I blocked Nash's number. I left the rest to my brother-in-law. Soon after, his lawyer joined him, and Nash ended up being charged alimony again. It's obvious anyway. Nash has ruined a family with his affair. The alimony was larger than last time because Nash had ignored the deadline and overstepped his bounds. He has no place to live and is now working from morning till night at a factory where he can live and work.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!